Hi, my name is Joey, and thank you for clicking on Phoenix #risingfromtheashes. This video is kind of the final sort of say on the matter of the medication, and from here on out, it's just all kind of about how things were sort of getting, I don't want to say better, but like more stable, and then, well, that was before. So now here we are in the now, and I am totally paying attention to something on the wall over there. I'm so easily distracted. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm losing steam for the day. Well, I don't know, maybe it was because we walked from over there to over here in the yard, because as soon as we moved over here, dear, it just went away. My enthusiasm just went out like a light. That's how it works. Oh well. Okay. That's not a good way to open the video. What? Hey, well, here we are in the middle of one of our nighttime excursions, and I thought I'd update you all on the doctor's appointment that happened today. I do not have toxic levels of the medication, so that is not what's causing my problems. Oh, dude, I'm gonna sneeze. You better stop. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, so I wasn't able to sneeze. I don't know why. Anyway, I thought I was going to. Okay, so back to the doctor. So I was at the doctor today. There was no toxic levels of this medication in me. So that's not the issue that's not the reason for the issues that I'm having. She kind of like looked on her computer for a while and was like trying to sort of come up with something to explain the facial tics and the tremors when I go to sleep. And she could not explain it. She's like, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that it could be something neurological. The next step would be to have an MRI of your brain, which is terrifying, but that's beside the point.
It's not as terrifying as you think. It's just very loud.
I don't fancy it. I'm just saying.
I didn't fancy it when I was a child.
So, but I'll do it if it comes down to that. I will do it. But anyway, so then I told her, I said, okay, we'll figure this out. I have been able to swap, for the most part, making weird faces.
Like that?
No, that wasn't one.
Oh.
Making faces with my lips versus wiggling my nose. So I told her that I found one better over the other, so I figured out how to train myself to do it that way. And she thought that was super weird, because she's like, this just doesn't make sense. There's like nothing, physically wrong that you would be able to have that much control over it, right? So I was like, okay, well, it is, so there you go. I said, to be honest with you, I said this to her, I would rather just have the symptoms that I'm and deal with them than, go less on the medication and maybe have less benefit from it. And she seemed to accept that okay. She wants me to talk to my psychiatrist, and she wants to just kind of keep an eye on it, if it gets any worse or whatever. And the MRI and neurology would be the next path after that. So I don't know. But the thing that she said that I thought was interesting
was that there can be another reason that you would do something like that. Excuse me. And it would be like basically a stress reaction. Like your anxiety, like you're stressed and anxious, yeah? And then it like manifests physically rather than mentally. Okay? So when she said that to me, I was like, "Oh, you know what? That seems a lot more likely." Because I do it when I am stressed more than when I'm, just mellow, I guess I could say. So, I don't know. Honestly, like, if these are the worst side effects I have, I'll take them. I mean, that's the kind of choices you make when you go down this medication road. Once you get down it, like, well, I shouldn't speak for anybody else. I'm not speaking for anybody else other than myself. But once I went down that road, like, you kind of have to just keep following it. And it can be very frustrating because, like, you have to, experiment and figure out what works for you. And it might work for you for a little while, maybe even years. And then suddenly it doesn't work for you as well anymore. And you have to do it all over again. Okay, you add that with the difficulty of finding a therapist or psychiatrist you can click with and communicate with. Add that to the fact that people don't have insurance and can't afford to see these people to begin with. See, this is what my mind does. It goes off on a tangent about the rest of the world.
Just shows you care.
I can't help the rest of the world. All I can do is help me. Are you pointing it at a horse outside?
Pointing at you.
It looks like you're pointing it outside.
No, you keep on freaking moving.
Well, I'm not moving now. Anyway.
This is where the field of focus is. Oh, there's your face. There's your cute little nose. Are you done? She says.
I know, your hand's hurting. Your arm. All right, I'll wrap it up. Okay, so, where was I? So this is the frustration of trying to deal with medication. I'm not going to go off on a tangent about the world and about everyone else's problems, because I can't solve anyone else's problems. I can only focus on mine. Just mine. So, for me, this is a road that I have never really been able to abandon once I took it. And the time that I took it was literally when I was 15 years old. That was when we started on this route, okay? And we've never really been able to get off of it. You go down like side streets every once in a while. Maybe make a circle around. Maybe even hit a court. But, like, you always have to go back on the damn medication. Even if you think you're great and you can be okay for a while, and you maybe will be okay for a while, maybe, but then life will, like, stick one to you, and you're back on your meds. That's how it works for me. That's how it worked for me. I don't think I'll ever abandon them again. It would take some powerful what's the word?
Reason.
Powerful reason, powerful
Situation, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what the word is, but it would take something very big and something very lasting to get me to stop taking medication. And even then, I don't know if I would. Because you never know when life's going to stick it to you. And then there you go. So you're back on the road again. Okay, My love, I'll wrap it up. Okay. So, all right. So that's my update. And that's all for that. We're going to go hope we find some wild horses. We saw some coming in here, and they were like just sitting in these people's yard. And like there was 3 of them standing up and 2 of them laying down in the lawn. And we passed them, and they just looked at us. And we looked at them. And it was like tell me if I'm wrong. It was like an old Victorian painting or like picture, where everyone's like looking dead at the camera and like really, really serious. That's how I felt those horses were looking. Either that, or like when you open an elevator opens and you're like standing there and like staring at the people that are in the elevator. It just had that like awkwardness to it. I felt like I was intruding. Anyway, bye.
Well, that's that on the medication, really. I mean, I'm going to stay on it. It's working, and I just have to keep working with it. So there you have it. In 41 episodes, we got the medication thing settled. Is that it? I don't know. And now we're on to the quarantine thing. And hopefully that's it. Or something. Boy, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. Thank you, gentle viewer, for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and all that other good stuff. Please come back next time. I promise I'll be more upbeat. Bye. Thank you.